Hello and welcome. This will be a reading for Libra for September 2023. Welcome to the table, Libra. I have pre-shuffled the cards, but I will shuffle them again for you. I'll be using a 10-card spread with 5 cards along the top row, 5 cards along the bottom row. I'll be talking about those cards as they come out, and then I'll be overlaying them with the second deck of cards. I do have a deck of oracle cards on the table as well, and I'll be drawing an oracle card for you towards the end of the reading. Okay, first card out. 8 of Swords in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, King of Wands in the upright position, Ace of Cups in the reverse position, and the Hermit in the reverse position. On the bottom row we've got the King of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse, the Sun in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, and what have we got on the bottom of the deck? Judgment in reverse. Well, that's rather an unusual reading just for the number of reverse cards. Don't despair. I mean, reverse cards don't necessarily mean that the energy is negative. This feels very much like judgment that may have occurred in the last 6 months or so, but not current. It more feels like it's over. 8 of Swords. So letting go of this feeling trapped. You're no longer feeling trapped. I feel like you're coming out of that mental confined space, that holding back. Look at the Hierophant here. I feel like you perhaps have felt confined for long enough, and I think you're happy to come out of the box. I think this is also about family, so perhaps doing something away from the family or looking beyond the family. What have we got here now? We've got the King of Wands. So the King of Wands, fiery, passionate, enthusiastic, quite a strong card. So he's looking quite fearsome, so I wouldn't mess with this dragon. That is very, very strong energy there. So woe betide anybody tries to put a challenge on you here, Libra, because I think this dragon will rear its head and sort of breathe out some fire. Because it's in the reverse and because there are grapes, I'm feeling perhaps that maybe you feel like you have to swim hard or work hard to get any emotional reward. Or perhaps you've already had to do that in the past. Perhaps you're not entirely open yet to receiving everything. Perhaps you don't quite believe it. And we've got the Hermit here in the reverse again, coming out of your shell, coming out of that period of solitude, coming out of that isolation. You've got the wand here in your hand. It's not ignited here. You're lighting the path for others. You're coming out of your little cave and you're going to start a new journey, but following a path well trodden, I believe. So not doing something that's completely rash, perhaps following a family tradition of some sort here, because you've got the Hierophant and the Hermit both in reverse. So going through a cycle of change, so that's rather good as well. So it's telling me here that you're closing off this family tradition, the traditional or the family way of doing things. You've got this Hermit, you're coming out of your dark cave. You've got this judgment cycle that's already over. So I think it's a sort of a sense of breaking free. Here we've got the King of Coins in reverse. Now, the King of Coins is usually holding that money quite firmly and looking straight at you, daring you to challenge you to what you're going to do with that money, or dare you to try and take that money from him. He's very secure, holding on quite tightly, knows how to manage his finances. So that could tell me that you are spending a bit of money, part of your security, or otherwise it may indicate that there's been some sort of loss. But there's nothing else to indicate any other kind of loss. Here we go. We've got the Knight of Swords. So Knight of Swords, this can be a legal matter, in which case there could be a delay, maybe some challenges to get something sorted out. But the Knight of Swords, he can be hasty, rash. He's got his knee on the back of that dragon, so I think he's got it almost conquered. I don't think it's quite finished. I think he's going to have the last word. I think the dragon is finished. So something that's happened here may be causing a little bit of a delay, but it's next to the King of Coins and next to the Sun. The Sun is happiness, success and vitality. maybe there's some indication here that something to do with money, although there's a little bit of a delay. I think you're getting the better of it, because there's also there's a lion on top on the shield there. The lion's face is on the shield. So something you're conquering here with money, or doing something legally with money. He's slain the dragon. He's getting there. Something's going to bring you some happiness soon. I think you'll feel very vital. It's a little bit delayed again. Maybe your vitality is a little bit still below par, but the sun is indicating that there's happiness, success, joy, good outcomes. Possibly even the birth can indicate a birth. If it's a birth, then it's possible that there may be a little bit of medical intervention, perhaps even a cesarean or something like that. So for any of you who may be giving birth, that may be on the cards, just a little bit of warning. But otherwise, even though they're in reverse, they're still quite powerful cards. It just can talk about a little bit of a delay. Some reason or another, there's a delay. Again, he's also wearing his suit of armour. Looks like something's been a bit of a battle, because otherwise you wouldn't have these knights here. So you've been battling something. And it looks like battling, this could be an establishment. This could be a bank maybe releasing funds to you. This could be an authority figure, government figure, being slow in making a payout perhaps. It can be any one of those things, because this knight has had to fight hard to make any inroads, and not wanting to let go of the funds. It looks like it's been quite a battle. Here we've got, and that could be an insurance company or something like that as well. So it could be an insurance company, a legal battle, anything that's got to be judicial. It can be a government, any one of those sorts of things. So anything to do with money here, it looks like it's been a bit of a struggle before you get your happiness. But here is your legacy, the Ten of Pentacles. You're thinking about money. This actually looks like it's been a long drawn out battle of some sort here. And, you know, this could even be an inheritance, because you've got the Hierophant here. So an inheritance, maybe there's been a struggle, maybe somebody has challenged it. Inheritance may have had some sort of a struggle here to get the money. But the money is there coming towards you at the end, maybe at the end of September. There's definitely a delay. I might use these cards here. These have also been well shuffled. I'm just getting the sense of, the reason I'm using the purple is because of the regalness of the king here. So I just was drawn to the purple. So these have been very well shuffled. And we'll cut and we'll start. That's meant to go there. We've got the High Priestess, Eight of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, King of Wands, Temperance, Ace of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, and the Four of Pentacles. Wonderful, wonderful. What's at the end? Ooh, Nine of Wands. Okay, so the struggle is nearly over. It looks like it's been, and the words coming to me are hell and high water. So something has been a long and bitter struggle, like a real challenge, and it feels like you've been struck by lightning, tossed around in the storm, getting quite weary. Here we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So wonderful. It's on top of this Eight of Swords. So this mental energy is definitely allowing you loose, and the Queen of Pentacles feeling abundant and fertile, creative, openness, wonderful energy. The High Priestess. Now on top of the Hierophant here. Okay. I'm drawn straight away to the picture in the background. It's almost there. You're almost ready to have this happiness coming towards you. She's walked a long way, as you can see. Many a dark road, I think, are the words I'm getting today. So looks like you've walked many a dark road. She's holding grapes and holding the pomegranate. So both of them are seeds, both something you've had to work for. Looks like you've had to work hard to get where you're going here with whatever potential is coming your way. And the end result is Four of Pentacles and the money card. So this looks like it's been quite a long struggle and a long journey, a mental journey too, perhaps, where you've had a lot of doubts in the past about whether you would ever get this either inheritance. That's if it's an inheritance. I'll just leave it at that for the time being. I may come back to that. Eight of Cups, So 8 of Cups, there have been times when you just thought those cups didn't exist anymore and you felt like you were walking in the wilderness in the dark. But those cups are still there. It's almost like you couldn't see them, but they're there. We just have to wait for them to come in. 3 of Pentacles, a contract perhaps. This can be a contract and negotiations, bartering, trading, value, determining what's value for money. What is something worth to you? I always call this the card of contracts, so it's in the reverse aspect. So something, a little bit of a delay again here with some sort of contract, some bartering going on, something that you've had to work hard to do. And this can also be some reward you may get in the future for hard work that you've put in. Now, it was rather interesting because I mentioned the grapes here on this one, and here are the grapes again. So something's been a lot of hard work to get here, and I don't think it's quite over yet. We've got the 2 of Pentacles. So juggling, again, we've got the grapes, and here he's got the Pentacles. He's still working on, so something is still working on. Got the 3 of Pentacles, getting down to the 2 of Pentacles. Still working on something. I'm getting the words never-ending, a never-ending task. No matter how much hard work you've done, it feels like you're not coming to the end of something. Like somebody keeps giving you more gold and saying, turn this into another pentacle. A little bit like the story of Rumpelstiltskin. There's no end to the amount of straw you need to spin into gold. But there's hard work involved here because we've got grapes, grapes, grapes. And the fact that you've got the Hermit here as well tells me that this has been some dark night of the soul is attached to this hard work that you've done. I think it's made you feel a bit isolated and a bit alone and difficult to keep your light shining. I've got the King of Wands though here in reverse, so King of Wands and the King of Coins both there. Let me have a look at this one. Definitely feeling like a city, so again a city, an establishment in the background. Something quite big and difficult to deal with. Somebody who you can't move if they don't want to move. Absolutely immovable. It's almost like it's been immovable. So, but the King of Wands is showing some control. He's getting active, like this is a card of activity, so putting some fire under it. So some fire's perhaps gone under a situation. Temperance here on top of the Knight of Swords, so trying to hang on to the vision. That's what I'm getting from that. Try to hang on to the dream. Ace of Wands. Okay. Here comes this fiery breakthrough. This is just what we need. We needed somebody with a big torch, with a big vision, to release something. So it's on top of the sun. So we've got lots of passion and enthusiasm. This fiery energy coming in to sort of liven things up a little bit. That's quite good. So he's holding the globe. Look, there's a lot of potential here. That's the one thing I can say here. A lot of potential. Icy mountains in the background. It's been a long winter getting here to the sun. That's sort of what I'm feeling too. A long winter to get to the sunshine. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. Wonderful. Wheel of Fortune. It's coming. It's just slow. And here is your slow pentacle here. He's coming very, very slowly. Again, it's almost like this Wheel of Fortune, something that perhaps you didn't anticipate. It feels like somebody is still drawing the wool off the sheep to spin the yarn before they can even knit you the garment, but that is quite a good energy as well. So getting there. 4 of Pentacles, this is security, home, stability. That's coming as well. It's at the end. He's hanging on tightly to that money. He's like, oh my gosh, this has been such a struggle, but enjoy the money. You will have enough for a legacy by the looks of it. Again, you've worked hard for that. There are the grapes to tell you how hard you've worked for this. It's part of some sort of karma here, some sort of karmic reward. But it is coming towards you, Libra, so that's good. Okay, now I'll just give these oracle cards a bit of a shuffle. Sorry, I'll make a mess. It's rather interesting. I'm just looking at this Wheel of Fortune card. This person here has the clippers. They've got to cut the wool, then spin the yarn, then still make the garment. So something has been long and protracted to get here, and you felt like it was a never-ending cycle. Earth magic. A little bit of magic's coming your way. Hang on to the dream. Believe in the magic that's coming your way. I think you have to believe. This is the word I'm getting from this is believe, believe, believe. Have faith, trust. I'm going to leave that with you, Libra. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.